something that's hurtful. But I went over and I got on my knees and I just cried out to the Lord and I said, God, just tell me who I am. Tell me who I am. Tell me who you see that I am. And I just let the Lord remind me of who I am, of who he's called me to be, of what he's called me to. And it was so amazing that night because I walked away from that night and I wasn't crushed by the things she said, but I was actually empowered by who God has called me to be. And you see, that's why you have to let the voice of the Lord be louder than the voice of the enemy. Because if you do not know who you are in Christ and you're not confident in that, you will become what everybody else says that you are. And you see, in high school, when people would say that kind of stuff about me, it actually started to change who I was. I was so shy in high school. I was very quiet, very shy. I was not like this at all. And even when I started to get asked to do things, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want people to think whatever they were going to think. And I just started to let what other people said about me shape who I was going to become, and what I was going to allow God to do in my life. But finally, whenever I laid it down and said, God, no limits, no distractions, here I am, send me whatever you call me to be, I will be. Whatever you call me to say, I will say. Now, just because you pray that prayer doesn't mean some people will still not misunderstand you.